Hi, this is going to be a reading for the luckiest day of the year, July 29th, 2026. So we will start with the astrology. We'll see what the stars and the planets in the sky have to say, and then we will do a tarot card reading. So, July 29th, 2026 is full moon in Aquarius. The sun is in Leo and aligned with Jupiter. Neptune is retrograde in Aries. Saturn is retrograde in Aries. Pluto is retrograde in Aquarius. Uranus is still in Gemini. So, let's break this down. Jupiter, the planet of luck, expansion, miracles, fortune, abundance, and wisdom, is in the sign of Leo. Leo represents confidence, self love, self care, love, creativity, happiness, and luck. The combination of this energy is about taking center stage and taking the lead. Jupiter in Leo is trined to Neptune retrograde in Aries. This brings that fairy tale romance, fantasy, sudden windfalls of money. So now is the time to take a risk and be creative. It's all about confidence, pregnancies, new beginnings. Neptune, the planet of dreams and illusions, spirituality, the subconscious mind, is in the sign of Aries, and Aries represents self-confidence, self-reliance, action, aggression, anger, forward movement, bold leadership, and truth. So Neptune retrograde in Aries says, be about it, just don't dream about it, make it happen, and hurry up and make it happen. The retrograde of Neptune brings in a reevaluation of your goals, your hopes, your dreams, your life purpose, making plans, setting goals, and building the future. Also, we have Saturn retrograde in Aries. Saturn, the planet of karma, discipline, time, and structure, in Aries retrograde, brings in reevaluation of karma, truth, structure, and accountability. This combination of Neptune retrograde and Saturn retrograde in Aries brings the energy of building your dreams with fierce independence. No one is going to be rescued. It's time to save yourself. This energy demands that you be the hero in your own life story. Pluto retrograde in Aquarius, and Pluto is a planet of the underworld, death, transformation, and rebirth. Pluto is here to discover, tear it all down, burn it to the ground, and then rise from the ashes. So Aquarius represents inspiration, innovation, individuality, rebellion, original, and progressive thought. So Pluto retrograde in Aquarius brings in the energy of the subconscious, meditation, going within, spirituality, metaphysics, spiritual beliefs, religion, shadow work, healing unhealed patterns, and truth. This energy can bring the ending of toxic relationships, toxic friendships. It's about finding yourself, finding your true friends, finding your real family. The full moon in Aquarius, which is on July 29th, is the buck moon, represents transformation. So what's done in the dark will come to light when the moon shines bright. When this is revealed, let go of the toxic people and the toxic patterns. Learn to set boundaries. This full moon brings in powerful expansion energy of partnership, love, and luck. Uranus is still in Gemini, and Uranus, the planet of sudden awakenings, radical change, and innovation. And then Gemini represents adaptability, communication, socializing, networking, curiosity, and duality. So Uranus in Gemini brings the energy of sudden breakthroughs in life and in technology, viral moments, chaos, and genius ideas. These planets, Uranus, Neptune, Saturn, and Pluto, are all the outer planets shifting in our solar system, and they are retrograding and going forward into new signs of fire and air for the first time in hundreds of years. We will not see these shifts of these planets and the energy again like this in our lifetime, but it will affect humanity for the next 200 years. So this July, the shift and changes are starting. And for individuals, your experience now will set the tone for the next 7 to 14 years of your life. So let me say that again. Your Experiences now will set the tone for the next 7 to 14 years of your life. Now more than ever, it's time to trust the universe, trust the process. The universe is revealing the truth and clearing the path for what you have always wanted to do and who you're supposed to be. Now, through this shift, it's time to protect your energy. These sudden changes can feel exhausting before they feel empowering. So, right now, believe in yourself, believe in God, positive energy, truth, love, luck, good karma, and growth. July 29th, 2026 is going to be the luckiest day of the year. So, now is the time to take a risk and make a wish. Aries, Aquarius, Leo, Gemini, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces are the highly affected signs through this shift. So step up, get ready for your world to be rocked. Things are going to change, and dreams can really come true. So now we're going to see what the tarot cards have to say about the luckiest day of the year, August 29th. I'm sorry, July 29th. 2026, we are going to see what the tarot cards say about this energy. It's a big shift. It's a big change. If you want a raise, if you want a promotion, if you're a gambler, you want to take a risk. Now, when it comes to gambling, never bet more than you're willing to lose, okay? But now is the time to do it. If you want to go independent, if you want to start your own business, if you want to, get married, if you want to go and be single, whatever it is for you, now's the time to do it, to take that risk, to take that bet, to make that wish, because dreams are going to come true. And I'll say it again, this will set the tone of your life for the next 7 to 14 years. Now more than ever, we must all pick a side. We have to be either on the light side or the dark side. There's no in between anymore. And with all of this karma and with all of this shift, it has to be decided. So pick your side, stick with it, but you have to be about it. You can't just say it. You have to be about it. You must think it, you must say it, and then you must take action on it. Today is the best day to do that. Put it out there. See what the tarot says. Juggling soulmate energy, right? Juggling time, juggling finances, figuring out what you're going to do, that work-life balance there with the Two of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. And friends, ally, coming in quick, information with the Knight of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And it really is about having a friend or ally, some information. And as we said, 7-7, when this portal opened and we did the 7-7 reading, I was saying, you're going to find out who's on your side and who's not. This energy will reveal the snakes in the garden, And just as we said, now with this whole shift in this energy on the 29th, you're going to find your true family, your true friends, and not everyone can go with you. So keep that in mind. As you grow, as you develop, as you, evolve, not everyone's ready for that. And a lot of karma is involved in all of this energy. So you have friends, you have allies, you have information. It's a quick moving energy with that Knight of Swords. And then we have wish fulfillment, exactly what we were talking about. Celebrations, being social, networking, going out, being creative, being loving, chances for relationships, new beginnings, pregnancies, births, all of these kind of things, right? Celebrations come in with the Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment comes in. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles. So more independent energy. Like you're trying to get to 10 Pentacles, you're already at 9 and you created it and you build it on your own. It's very independent energy. You know that you are more than capable. You have created this home, this garden, this financial stability, and you've done it on your own. A lot of the same type of energy that started coming out when the portal opened on 7-7 is exactly that, wish fulfillment, stability, friends, allies, these things are being revealed to you now. So pay attention and put it out there in the universe. Be so adamant about what you want right now. Absolutely, because here comes the sun. Good news about children. Once again, new beginnings, pregnancy, Leo energy, creativity, love, summertime, go out there in nature, soak up the sun, things like that. It's about being free, creative, finding that childlike energy and the things that make you happy again. Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck because, well, what are we talking about? Fate, karma, the wheel turning in your favor. It takes so long for some of these outer planets to go around. And so now that they're changing, yes, this is the time to take that risk, to make a wish, to make your dreams become reality. Now with that 9 of Cups, let's verify that wish fulfillment, that happiness, those celebrations, dreams can come true. More Leo energy with the strength. Here comes strength now. So you can have the strength to do it, right? But things must end. See, here comes the Ten of Swords. Things will be revealed, though. There will be an ending. This is done. They've done put towards, 10 swords in your back. Like, it's been revealed. You know who your enemies are. You know who your friends are. And the run of bad luck for those who have not kept their karma clear. Because that's the other thing about this energy. As I said, you have to pick a side now. There is no more wishy-washy back and forth. You can't say you're a Christian and not uphold Christian values. You can't say you're of love and light and not uphold those values. Granted, all of us are human. We're here on our karmic journey. We're learning our lessons, but you know right from wrong. And you're either on the right side or you're on the wrong side. So during all of these wish fulfillments, celebrations, these endings, there is still strength through all of it. And there's this independent energy, right? Once again, you're capable of doing what you need to do. You've made it to 9 coins and you did it on yourself. This is your business. This is your home. These are your, creations, whatever it is. You made this happen. And you can keep making it happen because here comes that victory card, right? As we were saying, now is the time. And Aries energy comes through with that 6 of Wands. That Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy comes through. We have Earth energy here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have all energy. Actually, we have the Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. We have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy here. And it just comes down to stability, strength, wish fulfillment, friends, allies, new beginnings, children, happiness, and victory. So you can make this happen. And this is the time to be about it and make it happen. But you must be adamant about what you want. You must be keeping your balance and your karma clear. For years, I have been so over and over and over again saying, you must keep your karma clear. These shifts in the next few years are going to expose everything and everyone for what they really are, good or evil, and you will face your karma for that. So pick your side and get ready for it. In the meantime, for those of you that have done right and kept your karma clear, because this is your reading here, expect financial stability, independence, and an absolute victory. Now, is there anxiety here? Absolutely, with the 9 of Swords. There could be anxiety. There could be insomnia. There could be sleepless nights. There could be sleeping too much, feeling like, oh my God, I have so much anxiety. I can't deal with it. You're gonna feel uncomfortable before you feel empowered, just like the astrology said. You're gonna realize who's your friend and who's your foe. It's going to be revealed to you what's good for you and what's not. And you're not going to be able to take everyone with you. Cycles are endings and things are changing. But in the end, there is celebration, strength, new beginnings, stability, and victory. So keep going forward because here comes inspiration, new beginnings. We got a Knight of Cups on the bottom, interests, love interests, new offers, hey, let's go out for coffee, give me a chance, whatever. Hey, a friend, an ally, an investor. It's not much, but it's enough to get you started, things like that. Whatever it is for you, there's an offer here with the Knight of Cups. But the universe gives you what? The Ace of Cups, which is absolute inspiration, imagination, new beginnings. Your cup will overflow with emotions, love, abundance, prosperity, all that you need to make and have that new beginning. Are there challenges here? Yes, with the Five of Wands, here comes the challenges. You will face challenges. You will have to put some people in their place along the way. You're going to find out this card represents jealousy, haters, those on the dark side do not want those on the light side, to prosper and do good or do, God's will. And it's a challenge. And right now, I'm going to put this here, but right now in this energy of the world, because this is all affecting the whole entire world. As we said in the astrology, this shift of these outer planets are shifts that we have not seen in so many hundreds of years, and it will affect humanity for the next 20 to 200 years. The age of Aquarius, which is going to reveal things, this Aquarius energy that is going to take technology to a different level. All of this that we're dealing with karma, with Pluto, with Saturn, with metaphysics, with spirituality, with having to pick your side. There is no more anymore. There is too much evil in the world. I've been saying this for years. It has to naturally balance. This is not my opinion. This is the laws of the universe. It has to balance. So what's going to happen is all the badness is being exposed. We're going through that age of Aquarius where it is being exposed. We're going through these karmatic changes where people will be held accountable for their actions. We're going through endings of cycles where death and new beginnings are happening. That Scorpio energy, right? That Pluto energy. We're here to reveal it all, discover it, tear it down. It's built on a false foundation, burn this shit to the ground, and then rise from the ashes and rebuild and rebirth. It's that whole death, transformation, rebirth. But for everyone on a worldwide level and all of the energy of humanity. That's why I keep saying we will never see this energy again in our lifetime. Take advantage of it. If you've kept your karma clear, and if you're of good, if you're of God, if you're of light, here you go. This is your reading. You're going to have a lot of good energy, inspiration, love, good luck, creativity coming around you, friends, allies, new beginnings, And yes, you're going to face challenges because if you're going against what the majority is right now, which in my opinion really is, the majority of people right now are evil, and it's very upsetting. We see what the fuck is going on in the world. We see what they're revealing. We see the lying, the thieving, the terrible SA allegations against children and women and all of these things. And people of power, who they keep calling the elites, we hear all of it. We see all of it. We know they're protecting everyone. We know that they're filling their pockets with money. But at the end of the day, what side are you on? Because it's not okay anymore to stay silent. Your silence is compliance. It's not okay anymore to look away because, well, I'm still making money. It's not personally affecting me. It's not okay anymore to keep collaborating with people for your own wants, needs, greed, selfishness, being a superficial person. It's not okay to not be aware of the world that you're living in and the people and what the fuck they're doing in it and standing up against this evil. If you're co-signing on this shit, if you're co-signing on these Medicaid cuts, these cuts to feeding the babies, these ICE agents out here killing everybody, this religious fucking nationalism shit, this Nazi shit, this anti-Semitic, xenophobic, sexism, you name it, homophobia, whatever. If you're co-signing to any of this shit, you are part of the problem and you have chosen to be on the dark side, and that's fine. Everyone's got their karma. Everyone's got their life lesson to learn. But with this energy, everyone will be exposed and they will face their karma for it. On the other hand, if you're not a part of that, if you don't believe in that, well, now it's the time for you to be aware, to know what side you're on, to fight against it, to speak up for it, and to not be okay with that. You can't say you're a Christian and not hold Christian values. You can't say, that you believe in spirituality and goodness and good karma and be over here lying, cheating, and stealing. You can't do these things anymore. And if you do, you will be revealed and you will pay the consequences for it. And you can't be silent about it just because it doesn't affect you. That's the problem. And people are going to have to. And with this shift in the energy, you will see so much rebellion. You will see so much technology. You will see so much history repeating and things happening. And you have to pick a side. But if you've kept your karma clear, if you are of love and light, if you have put out there into the universe what you want, how you want it, and it's for the greater good of yourself, your family, and humanity, this is your reading. Expect these good things to happen. Expect legal documentations, contracts, agreements, worldwide travel, creativity, inspiration, victories, stability, new cycles, love offers, all of this wonderful energy. The tarot cards have verified the astrology. So I hope that helps. And I hope everybody really does set their intentions and be very adamant and clear about what you want. You must think it, you must say it, and you must be about it. And pick your side and stick to it. And expect love, abundance, prosperity, inspiration, victory coming your way on this lucky day and for a while, because the energy will linger. So enjoy. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.